Good rising Taurus. This is the Pretty Coach Oracles. Also, Jude, also Naim Shakun here. And I'm coming to do your general love reading. This is going to be hopefully quick and to the point. Hopefully under 15 minutes, but y'all do got a lot of energy, so who knows what's going to happen. All right, Taurus. So the overall energy for the foundational cards. Hold on, y'all. Something on my lip. For the foundational cards that I pulled for you guys today regarding your love life and the energy surrounding that is the Nine of Wands. Okay. And this card has been coming up, whether it's from the clarifying deck or the main deck. It's been coming up in the clarifying deck the most, but nevertheless, it's been coming up in a lot of the readings that I've done already this morning. I've already done a few other ones, and yeah, listen. The Nine of Wands for me, I really feel like there are some arguments maybe that are going on between you and possibly an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra male in your life. Okay, that could be your boo thing, that could be your love. Um, yeah, y'all are having some fights, and a lot of the conversations that could be coming up, they are surrounding money, they're surrounding security, they are surrounding you guys having resources to create a home, okay? Um, what else do I want to say from this? You guys could have talked about breaking up, going your separate ways, and things like that, or this could be on somebody's mind. Period. Breaking up, going their separate ways. Just because of the agitation right now that you guys could have towards one another, because of the issues that are arising in the relationship. But the understanding that I usually get from the Nine of Wands is that these are conversations and or passionate discussions that really rub people the wrong way. They stir up something in you. They're really to actually move people to action. As you can see, this lady is kind of standing, she feel like she got to fight, be defensive in a way. Even though the Seven of Wands is usually my guarded or defensive card. This person is having to stand up and fight for something, okay? You guys could be fighting for your relationship, fighting for it. Maybe the Aquarius energy could be fighting for it, or again, this is y'all's reading, so this can go either way. Whatever resonates with you, take that. But that's the overall energy. So there's some fighting, or there's the overall energy is you guys fighting for your relationship. Now, like I said, there could have been talk of breaking up with the purpose, like with the possibility of eventually coming back around to one another or coming back to each other, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there. Underneath that, I see the King of Swords, and it's crazy because at the bottom of the clarifying deck is also the King of Swords. So that to me just solidifies the fact that there is definitely some Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy here. That could be your masculine that you're dealing with if you're a woman and you're dealing with a man, or vice versa. Um, Although that energy can go either way. As far as that King of Swords energy, that's somebody who likes to be in control. Could be somebody that, you know, is a family man, but they're very logical. They are people who like to use their mind. They use reason. They talk about common sense maybe a lot. They could sometimes come off as cold. They don't necessarily mean harm. They really care about the people that they care about, but the way that that comes out, it seems like it's way more rational, way more logical than emotions a lot of the times, okay? And for some of us, that could be hurtful. Moving on, I'm not there yet, but again, the King of Swords was at the bottom, and that's why I felt the need to say that. But that's not what I got from that card for you when it comes to the clarifying cards. So when I get to that point, I'll go back to explain that. Your first card that came out of the deck is the Five of Wands. So for me, like I said, there's a lot of heated debates, a lot of discussions, a lot of arguments going on right now, and there could be more than just you two in a relationship that are, speaking on your union. It could be other people like friends, family. There could be people who are slandering you guys, or you guys could be slandering each other, gossiping and talking about one another, okay? But nevertheless, this is because it is a lot of passion between you guys. Y'all love each other, but it's like y'all get into it just as much as y'all love each other. There's gonna be a damn heated discussion that could come across like y'all can't stand each other. But that's not really the truth, okay? This Five of Wands also makes me know that somebody's talking about y'all. Somebody could be spreading y'all's business, or you could be talking to someone and you're spreading your own business by who it is that you're talking to. So be careful about that. Also, you guys could just have differences of ideas and opinions, and that could be what's happening and showing up at this time too. There is everybody that's speaking on your relationship, speaking on how you should do things, what you shouldn't do. And there's one person who's sitting back, kind of laughing, watching everybody, take a swing at this beehive. And it's like they're stirring up stuff. Okay? Stirring up stuff. Everybody gonna get stung if they ain't careful. Except for that one person, and that person that ain't doing nothing could get stung too. But yeah, five deals with changes, it deals with conflict and chaos. So even though these heated discussions and arguments are definitely happening, I do also think about the fact that they could usher in change. So that's not necessarily a horrible thing. A lot of times you have to argue, and not all the time, but for many of us, in arguments, you can realize things that, okay, this must really be an issue, yada, yada, yada. You think about those things, replay them in your head. And, if you want to salvage the relationship or if you value it, there are things that you will be willing to change. You and the other person, hopefully, will be willing to change as a direct result of having this heated damn discussion or argument. Clarifying the Five of Wands was also the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Death card. And I just feel like somebody is in a period of regret. Somebody could be drinking. Somebody could be going through some depression. I just hear, Taurus, that that's definitely your energy. When it comes to Five of Pentacles, you guys could be having financial issues right now. You could be very concerned about what's going to happen. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like you're scared of being left out in the cold. You're scared of not having your needs met. You're scared of, bills not getting paid, not having a place to live, not having enough food, things like that. These could be some things that are on your brain. And because of that, this could be why you're experiencing the feelings of depression. Some of you guys could be drinking heavily. If it doesn't resonate, it's cool, it's fine. But for some people, this indicates heavy drinking, okay? But most importantly, there's a feeling of regret here, a feeling of remorse and depression, heavily, okay? I also want to say that this depression, when I see this card, I oftentimes feel like your father, you could have inherited this depression or this emotional imbalance from your father. Could be a father thing passed on. Don't gotta be the case at all, okay? And then with the Death card, what is no Rolly Polly, get your little ass out! Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I seen a bug. A bug just oh. I feel very disrespected. I feel very violated at this time. But please forgive me, y'all. I couldn't even hit the pause button. Y'all saw that all. But yeah, there is a change coming. And with these two fives here, the fives, again, we talk about chaos and we talk about change and conflict and stuff. That's what's happening here. I think that, Taurus, you got money issues on your mind. You could be depressed about getting money. Okay, that could have been what some of these heated discussions and what everybody's got opinions on, how you gonna make your money, and you could really be still in a state of depression. I feel like some of you guys have been in a state of depression for 5 years, 5 months, 10 years. Like with these fives here, 5 + 5 also equals 10. So to me, this is also going to indicate some form of possibly a completion coming to the end for that for you, which I'm happy about that. This is an ending possibly going to happen. You might get your finances together, but it's going to come after this period of feeling down and feeling like you haven't been as useful or as helpful there. Don't got to be the case. Y'all will let me know in the comments. With the Death card, a definite change is on the horizon. Hands down, something will be transformed, period. I also feel like this could be the ending of all of this conflict, the ending of this chaos. So that's really some good news, you guys. Now, I wish I had another deck, but I don't. So it is what it is. I would love to clarify this Death card energy and see what it's about. But if any of this resonates with you guys, just book a personal reading with me at prettycoachoracles.com so we can get to that, okay? Moving on, the next card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles. Before I move on, the Wands energy, guys, is fire energy. So that's about like heated things. It could be passion, it could be fury, okay? It's also about taking action. And this is also, the signs involved could be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? With the Cups energy, that's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy, water signs, so that could be somewhere in your chart. Pentacles is Earth energy, so that's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And the Death card represents a Scorpio. So I really get the vibe that this new moon in Scorpio could be bringing all this out. It could be why you're in your feelings a lot about it. It could be bringing up these old wounds that need to be healed within you. This is Scorpionic energy. The new moon has been in Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I do feel like this is more so your energy, Taurus. Okay. Um, and with it being a king and queen here, I just feel like this is definitely a relationship. You guys could be considered polar opposites from one another, but it still works. Okay. With this Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who, they're a nurturer. You know, they are very much into making their home cozy for their family. You know, now I think that the way that you're going to have to do, some of you guys, I heard guarding your money. Some of you guys, I heard, could be guarding your money. The little bit that you got, you could be trying to save it or not spend much. Okay. But with this squirrel here, I also get the vibe that you want to be resourceful. You're trying to gather resources for when you can't gather anymore. You know, this is that time where you're working, you're saving your money. I'm looking at the squirrel too, by the way, y'all. That's where I'm getting my messages from right now too. It's like you're working when maybe nobody else might be working. Okay. You're out looking for your nuts and looking for your resources while maybe other people are doing other things. Okay. And if you're not doing that, you're at least thinking about doing it. But most earth signs are not about just being in their head, even though there is some sword energy here. Okay, so that could be a possibility that this is what you're focusing on or you're thinking about doing it. Either way, you're about creating a home that's loving, that's stable. Okay, I do feel like you are firmly rooted, or at least you're sitting on something that's solid, because this queen is sitting in a chair that is made of rock. So you do have a firm foundation. Okay. You are a lover fiercely. You could be very attractive and everything to your partner, and even just to other people. You are very down to earth. People can talk to you. You seem real cool and shit. And you about your money. Shit. You about your money. I also get the vibe that some of you guys are about to boss up. This is for the divine feminine in this connection. I think that you're about to boss up, or you're about to get more insight. You might be a little down right now because you're really having to cradle your coin. You're really having to work with what you got. But I do think some insight is going to be getting ready to come in that's going to really, really help you to progress when it comes to your finances, okay? And the reason that I say that is because of the clarifying cards for this card. Now remember, the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords for the clarifying cards. I also feel like this is your energy, even though I do believe that this could truly be representative of the male that you're dealing with. And like I said, with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I also get the vibe that this is your energy. You're about to take control, and you're about to remove I don't want to say remove emotions, because I feel like this person has emotions. They just don't allow their emotions to get the best of them, where they can't take action, swift action, wise actions, okay? You're about to level up, and you're going to get into this energy of this man who's got his head on straight. He's got control of himself. He makes wise, logical, reasonable choices and decisions, okay? So yeah, let's see. The clarifying cards that came out to clarify this Queen of Pentacles energy was the Chariot. And the Chariot for me definitely talks about progress. So progress is going to be made in this situation, whether that's with just the divine feminine here or whoever is in that Queen of Pentacles energy that I kind of mentioned. I hope I made sense, with that. Anyways, I hope that you have a little more insight about that Queen of Pentacles. That's a mommy energy as well. So a lot of you guys could be mothers, okay? Focused on nurturing your babies as well, nurturing your children, which could be a reason why you haven't been able to get to the money like you really want to. But I think that whatever you're about to do, it's going to incorporate all aspects of your life, and you're still going to be able to progress and move forward, because that's what the Chariot card means for me. I feel like some of you guys could be thinking about building an empire. And look, it's a woman on this Chariot card. On other traditional tarot decks, it's a man, but I feel like this is the woman, the feminine energy. You are really thinking about doing what it takes to build your empire, or at least to make your mark in the empire that's already being built between you and your partner, okay? This is also Cancerian energy, so you could have Cancer very prevalent in your chart somewhere. This is also about using your failures or perceived failures and past mistakes, and even just your successes and what worked for you, using all of that in order to make wiser choices that's going to move you forward. So this is a good thing, okay? This is what's on you guys' minds right now. I do feel like, however, this boss up is going to be slow and steady. It's not going to happen very fast, okay? And a lot of you guys are also extremely cautious about it, which makes a lot of sense with the way that she's cradling this coin in this card with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this business idea or this endeavor that's going to yield you financial security and being able to create a stable and secure home for your family, it's going to take off slow. It's going to be slow and steady. You're going to slowly build, but it's going to come with the Knight of Pentacles energy here. This is something for the long haul. This is somebody working on something for the long haul. You want it to last. You want it to be firm. Nothing that's just going to be, fall down. And that's what this energy brings. So I just heard meticulous planning. Meticulous means very careful planning is going to go into your business ideas or whatever it is that you're doing. Because it may not be that you're having a business. You could work for someone. But whatever the case may be, everything that you're doing is going to be calculated, and it's going to be planned, and it's going to be slow and steady. You're going to just make choices every day that's going to help you build your money. Okay? And the Justice card came out. And I really, 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 really wish that I could really clarify these. I might do it with the clarifying cards. I might hold on to the Death card because I really want to clarify that. And I really want to clarify this Justice. These are, and the Chariot. All three of these are major arcana cards that came out for you guys in this relationship. So the point is, the Justice card is coming out. That means some kind of clarity is going to come forth for you, okay? Even about this union. All right? You may decide to cut somebody off. Both of you guys could decide that y'all gonna go y'all separate ways. Who knows? Only time will tell. We'll see when we clarify this energy, okay? I just feel like some enlightenment is going to come. I feel like truth is going to be shown. And with that is going to bring clarity. With that is going to bring how you need to move. Okay? I also feel like I'm hearing for you guys, Taurus, you are going to be justified. A lot of things are going to make total and complete sense once this justice, whatever is surrounding this card, once it comes out, once it is revealed. This is about revelations as well. Once this information is revealed for you, it is going to have you looking good, basically. Okay. Maybe you could have seemed crazy to certain people for doing what you're doing. Okay. I heard standing for a marriage, of course, for fighting and holding on to your union. Some people could have called you crazy, like y'all argue all the time, or he seems so cold and like he don't care. But it's like y'all have y'all's understanding and you work well together when, you guys work well together. I don't know how else to say it. And so where it could be like there looks to be disharmony and disunion and chaos, it's like once all this stuff gets revealed and you start working in the place that you need to work, or bringing in the type of income that you like, once you get in your groove, that's what I hear. Once you get into your stride, into your groove of how you make your money, and it's working together, like you could be the mother, the family person that you are, as well as make this money. It's like all of a sudden everything is going to look right. It's going to come clear, and everything is going to start to work together, and it's going to make you look like you're going to be like, I knew it. I knew it. Or for somebody, Okay. If this is in fact somebody could be cheating, when this information comes out, you're gonna know that okay, this is over, and it's not. It's no going back, no going back and forth. I'm not confused anymore. It's over. You know, I don't get that vibe. I really do get the vibe that this is gonna be in regards to a connection really beginning to move smoother. Okay, beginning to work smoother together. So that was the cards that I got to clarify. I'm gonna put the majority of these up, and the only ones I want to keep back into the clarifying deck. Yeah, I'm gonna clarify the justice, the death, and the chariot card. So spirit, give me a minute. Let me press pause because I don't want this to be too much longer. So you guys, I definitely just clarified all three of these cards. Wow. Okay. So the overall energy now for the new set of cards that I just clarified is the Seven of Wands. And the vibe I got from that is that you guys really had to fight for this relationship. You know, you really had to fight for your union. Excuse me, you really had to fight for your union. But I think that the Seven of Wands always talks about still having a vantage point. Okay, and so and not just fighting for your union, but you guys really have to protect your union as well. Moving on. So clarifying the death card, we got what's coming to it. The death card is talking about what's changing, okay, or what's going to be coming to an end, and possibly what a new beginning is going to be about. So we got the Emperor card coming out. So I really got the vibe that um, somebody who has been extremely controlling in your life or in this connection, I feel like they're going to settle down. They're still going to be the emperor, which is this is a mature man in your life, could be a father figure, or it could be, in fact, the person that you're in union with, in connection with, Taurus. But this person is going to calm all the way down. There's still going to be this person who likes structure and who likes order. But the vibe I heard that they were going to calm down. They weren't going to be so harsh. They were going to learn to be a little bit more flexible, okay? Oh, what did I hear with the Nine of Wands this time? The Nine of Wands came out yet again. And I can't say that that was a shock or a surprise, but with the Death card, changing transformation. I heard something with this when I first got it out. I don't remember what I heard, but it's okay. Basically, I still feel like you guys really want this to work. Oh, that's what I heard. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. You definitely want this union to work. But one of the actions that are going to be taken is to no longer speak negatively about the connection, not talk about this breaking up, not have these conversations that are going to rub each other the wrong way. So I feel like you guys are going to change your approach, basically. And who I feel like this is the male in this, the masculine in this relationship. That's who's shifting. That's who's changing. Okay. The Emperor could be Aries or Taurus energy, but really it could be any male energy. Okay. Any man. But yeah, I feel like this person is going to humble themselves. Okay. They're going to humble themselves. They're still a powerful warrior. They're still a person who can think and have control and make wise ass decisions. Still the boss. But I feel like it's coming, they're going to change their method of fighting for the union, because I do feel like when they're fighting for the union, that's how they fight. That's how this person fights. They tell you shit that you don't necessarily want to hear, that they consider to be the truth. Moving on. The Knight of Pentacles, it was the last card to come out as the outcome, and I feel like this gave me slow and steady, but this also gave me that this person is here to stay. I'm not going nowhere, and we're going to work this out. No matter how long it takes, we're going to work this out. So I just feel like that's beautiful energy for you guys. But ultimately, that is the end of conflict. Y'all not going to be arguing over this stuff no more like that. Y'all not gonna be trying to say mean and hateful things to one another. That all that shit is coming to an end. There's gonna be a little bit more flexibility, even though this person still likes order, still likes structure, still running shit. It's just they're gonna be more diplomatic about how they do it now. And this change that's gonna happen in you guys, it's gonna be slow, but it's gonna be sure, okay? Now, clarifying the chariot card, which is where we were talking about, forward movement. We were talking about progress for the divine feminine in this particular reading. Um, we did find out that it's going to be slow and steady with the Knight of Pentacles showing up. See, and I think that's so dope. The Knight of Pentacles showed up, it looks like, in the masculine's energy, and it showed up in the feminine's energy, but it showed up in the feminine's first. Long story short, that just shows me mirroring of each other, okay? So I definitely wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those like 144,000 soulmate unions, okay? So so clarifying the chariot card was the judgment. I'm not gonna go back over the chariot. You can go back and rewatch that part. Judgment. So I feel like it's a wake up call, okay, for you, divine feminine, for you, and it's coming from this place where you used to have no movement. You used to not be able to level up. It's like you wanted to level up, but it's like you couldn't for whatever reason. Maybe it was because of the depression that you were going through, because of these heated discussions and these heated debates and all this harsh ass reality and logical information that will come at you. Instead of it propelling you forward, it used to stump you and you used to not level up. You used to just kind of stay where you were or not make any changes whatsoever. But I think that is beginning to change, okay? With the World card in reverse. Again, this is clarifying the Chariot card, which talks about forward movement and progress. Okay. I do want to get this information real quick. I want to get my notes about the World card in reverse to talk about what that could deal with. I do think I'm pretty much spot on with what I intuitively remember and picked up, but I still want to do it again. Hold on. Please hold. So with the World card in reverse, yeah, that was talking about stagnation. So like I thought, before, these used to cause you not to move forward at all. But that's not happening anymore because the Chariot card is already here. You're moving forward. So it's like it's the end of you not moving forward anymore. I think that's what the Judgment card is about. This is the card that is affecting the wake up call. So you've been still, you've been just in your head, you've been only, you've been taking no action. And so therefore you haven't been achieving the things that you want to. You haven't been getting the recognition even that you want to. But I do think, like I said, that's coming to an end. And I think that this is all being brought on by this connection, this partnership. There's an immense amount of love between you two. And this person inspires you in every way, spiritually, emotionally, creatively. You guys get each other. So I thought that was really beautiful. This is the soulmate card, um, where there's mutual love and mutual attraction and mutual respect for each other. Okay. So y'all's connection is very strong one, and it's what's helping you guys level up, basically. It's what's helping both of y'all level up. Y'all's reading has been the longest so far. Remember, I told y'all with the Justice card that truth was going to be revealed, and that it's like you already knew that y'all supposed to be together, but it's still some disharmony or something, and that's why you've been having all these arguments and things like that. But once the Justice card and truth was revealed and everything like that, and clarity came for both of you guys, that was going to be like, I always knew that this could work type shit. Well, guess what card came out to clarify the Justice card? The Temperance card. And remember, I said that you two could be totally different. We've got an Aquarius energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy, along with the energy of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Those are two totally different energies. Okay, those are two totally different elements. That's what comes together with the Temperance card. Two elements that seem like they wouldn't fit together, seems like they wouldn't work well together. But I feel like the Most High gets great glory from putting polar opposites together and refining them through one another and making them work together. And when I say make, it's not a forceful thing. What helps that to happen is the love. The love is what changes us, in these types of unions. So I just think that that's amazing. The next card, so basically this is saying harmony is going to come. Peace is going to come between you guys in this relationship. You guys are going to understand the differences of one another, the way that you guys are similar, and you're going to respect that. And because you respect that, you guys are going to be able to move back and forth in each other's power, and it worked for everyone. So that's beautiful energy. And this is the first card to come out to clarify the justice. I'm so excited about that. The next card was the moon card. And I had to sit with Spirit and I'm like, okay, Spirit, what is this about? To me, what I got was that somebody knows this intuitively already. Like, it's honestly why y'all keep working together. It's like somewhere deep down inside, the emotions that you have, there's such a deep emotional connection between you two that it's like, we didn't told each other we was going to break up. We didn't say all types of things, but we ain't going nowhere because there's so much love here. You guys can both feel it. This is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this deals with the emotions, and I felt like Spirit and the intuition as well, and the instinct. And I feel like instinctively and intuitively, you guys know that this is going to work out in the end. And that's the reason why you remember when I said that you guys are going to feel like, I knew it, I knew that this could work. Because your emotions and your intuition is on point. Ace of Swords, I asked Spirit what was the likely outcome, and the Ace of Swords came out. And again, this still came through just with the Justice card. Once information is revealed, okay, once information is revealed, clarity comes. Clarity. So you guys are going to be able to take wise action when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to how you guys move. When it comes to what y'all do, I feel like you guys are also going to be in solidarity. I feel like you guys are also, your mind is going to be very similar if it's not one altogether. So that's some good news. Clarity is coming in. Truth. Truth. That's also what the Ace of Swords deals with for me. Truth. Coming through, piercing all mother freaking lies. Without further ado, Taurus, I bid you adieu. Thank you guys for staying with me this long. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at theprettycoachoracles.com. You guys have a beautiful day. Love you. Bye.